Hello and welcome back to the Nexus Gaming Series Storm Division Qualifier number 2. We are here in the grand finals. We've got GG Till I Die versus Can't Censor Ship. Should be quite the titanic matchup. We're looking forward to a real banger here. Teams are in the lobby, thinking about getting ready to go. It's going to be fantastic. While we've got the chance, let's talk about the map bans as they stand. Sky Temple, Raxus Holdout, Garden of Terror, and Alterac Pass going to be banned away. What did I say? Those 3 plus Sky this time going to be in the bans. And Dragonshire for our first map. I think we've got ourselves a pattern here. Oh boy. If you're still here with us from our first series, thank you for sticking around. I know it was a bit of a long one, but we got through it. We got our finalists. And hopefully they'll put on a great show for us here to cap off the night. Excuse me. If you're just joining us, you're here to cheer for your respective squads. Welcome as well. Glad to have you. All right. Make sure our teams are good and ready. I'm going to give them the caster R so they can go at any time. And while I've got you, we'll run through the spiel once again. Remember, !Matcherino there in the chat. All you have to do is click the link. Over on the right-hand side of the webpage, there's a button called Claim Code. Click that, and you just create 50 cents for the prize pool. That's all there is to it. You just go and click it, and away you go. Easy peasy. So make sure you check that out, !Matcherino. Or if you want to donate directly and support these fantastic amateur players, then it is there for you as well. Let's get into our draft. We're going to Dragonshire for map number 1. It will be Can't Censor Ship with the first pick here. Oh. Tell you what, I don't know if I've told the story on this stream yet, though. But my gym is open again, and I've been back there. Been putting time on the bike. Been playing Hearthstone while I do it. I've been trying to hit the weights, and man, I am sore in all sorts of ways. So sitting for a while, my body's like, hey, you were just up. What happened? I'm like, I gotta sit. I gotta do the cast. And it's like, no, we're just gonna ache for a while. So that's where I'm at right now. Stitch is gonna be banned out here by Can't Censor Ship. GG Till I Die. Considering their next ban here, I'm assuming the Zeratul bans were a target against Flyest Raven. So we'll see if those continue here, or if they've got something else in mind versus these players. Continuing to consider is GG Till I Die. Vala will be the ban out here. Vala hasn't been first pick material, but still very much in the solo backline damage category. Like with your Cassias, with your Junkrats, even sometimes with Hanzos, just putting out a ton of free damage is what Vala can do very well. Viking's going to be the ban from Can't Censor Ship, as Jay played a very effective variety there in our last series. So forcing out the Vikings ban first means that there's going to be a lot of good options available for both teams as we come around the horn. GG Till I Die. Gonna remove the Stukov. Lots of choices, but there's only one choice really. The Hawk are gonna be taken here by the Thanatos. Vince will happily reprise the role as a Nubarak. We've still got Lucio up and available. We've still got Brightwing up and available. Wouldn't be surprised to see either one of them really come on through for GG Till I Die, or they could do something like bring the Sylvanas back out and hope that they get one of them around the horn here. They're not going to risk it. They're going to go with the Brightwing. Legacy locking that in for GG Till I Die. So Can't Censor Ship. Looking at the powerhouse couple over on the side of GG Till I Die. They've got the Dahaka. Could we see the Tychus come on through? Could we see the Sylvanas come on through? You still got to think about, do I need to take Lucio now? Am I not worried about Lucio? See what their thought process is for rounding out this Dahaka pick. Junkrat and Lucio actually making it through here. Nano, happy to pick up the Junkrat for that bottom lane presence, and Xenaris will bring the Lucio. GG till I die. Looking at some wily characters between the movement of Junkrat, the speed of Dahaka, the unstoppables of Lucio. Could really pair an awful lot with that. We'll see if they want to remove something like a Cassia, something like a Greymane. It's going to be that Sylvanas, so they don't try to hold it for themselves. Interesting. I thought they might try to hold that for Maka, but they don't. They got something else. They got something else in the hopper. Can't censor ship. The gank duo of Anubarak Brightwing already chosen. With Junkrat Lucio, they've got to be a little bit careful about an ambusher. Your Genjis, your Zeratools, even a Hanzo on the edge can cause some problems. Remove the Zagara. Zagara did receive some cool buffs in the last patch. Buffs that might make her a bottom lane threat versus something like Junkrat. Especially since Junkrat has to use the explosive directly on top of the creep tumors to clear them away. Zagara could be an issue. GG till I die, gonna bring in the Rexar for Jay, and Tychus will actually be the choice here for Maka. Tychus does good work into Dahaka, but doesn't really get to access Junkrat. This makes me wonder what the choice is going to be here for Fancy Pants. Hot Show and Troy 1010. We need a tank. Blaze is still up. There's that Greymane coming through from Troy 1010, and it's actually going to be a Muradin here for Hot Show. Our first Muradin of the day. Interesting. Muradin does soak up the CC train a little bit better than most. Pretty sturdy on that front line. Greymane, pretty strong for bursting down a Nubarak. Not a lot of easy to throw together CC, though, on the side of CCS. And Fancy Pants will lock in the Blaze here. So going with the double bruiser solo Tychus damage is GG till I die. Possibly looking to just bully their way in. They've got a billion stuns there in the front line. And Tychus, with enough time, can take down anybody. Interesting setup. Alright. Looks like they're saying, alright, if you want to offer up Muradin as a target, we'll take a setup that can kill a Muradin. And I believe that setup can. We'll see how it goes. So we load on into Dragonshire, our first map of our grand finals here. I look at the two comps. That's a tough one to call. That's a tough one to call. We'll have to see how it plays out.
Prepare for combat.
On the left in the blue, we have GG till I die. Vince is on the Anubarak. Jay playing the Rexar. Maka on the Tychus. We've got Fancy Pants playing the Blaze. And it is Legacy on the Brightwing. On the right in the red, can't censor ship. Xenaris is on the Lucio. Hot Show playing the Muradin. HPT Nano on the Junkrat. The Thanatos playing the Dahaka. And Troy 1010 is on the Greymane.
Unleash the dragon's wrath.
Game number 1 is underway here. No quest talents to be found, other than the baseline quest of Muradin. As the CC train is in, can't get to Dahaka just yet. Thanatos does manage to back away. Barely surviving there, just going to go ahead and hearth back to base. Probably dig up to the top lane as Fancy Pants finds a double stack there on the bottom side, but takes a lot of damage for the trouble. Legacy going to go ahead and help that out. So right now, the sort of bully ball of GG till I die working out well here in the mid. Xenaris going to hold down the bottom lane for now. It's actually going to be Rexar down here as Blaze headed up to the top lane. Vince being chased a little bit there as Troy doubles back to the lane, trying to put a little bit of damage onto the body of Rexar. Collapse in the mid here. Hot Show able to jump away before the gank could commence.
Take control of the
Fancy Pants getting the better of Nathanatos with that level 1 crossfire there in the top lane. Both teams going to be working on their siege camps, getting those prepped for the push. See if they want to go right for the bruiser as well, as Hotcho coming across, going to discover Vince. Can Hotcho jump onto the point in time? Will it jump onto the point in time? No. And go ahead and turn around and get on out of there. Instead, it's going to be bottom lane bruiser. Nano and Troy able to clear that away very, very quickly. Running a little bit of a sneak, taking the bottom lane cap. Nicely done. Right now, GG Till I Die is setting up for a possible early dragon. Right now, Brightwing in the mid wants a quick channel. But Murden's on the way down. Legacy going to get a sub 2-minute Dragon Knight here for GG Till I Die. Will they go down for the trouble, though? Maka is pushed back. A little more damage needed, and that's going to be Tychus going down. Good pickup there. Dragon free pushing in the mid for now. We're going to see Greymane move on back here. Just cleave into it. I mean, this Dragon is basically the health pool of a hero right now. But it does do a number on that front wall. Checking in on our top lane matchup. Blaze seeming to get the better of it for the meantime. Thanatos just working on getting the clear. Hotcho moving in onto Jay there. Nano gonna get the reposition, but the counter gank from Vince is good. And Junkrat goes down. Xenaris on the chase, putting a little bit extra into Rexar. Hotcho moves in there, and that's going to be it for Jay, actually. But can they escape? Xenaris and Hotcho behind enemy lines. Hotcho manages to mount up. Fancy Pants is in. There's the stun. Murden's going to go down. Xenaris with that wall ride will escape. Troy manages to jump there onto a Nubarak. Oh, the follow-up jet propulsion is in, and Lucio goes down as well. So GG Till I Die. Grabbing some extra kills in the jungle there. Evening up that kill count and moving ahead by 1. Checking in on the XP. Having those kills a little bit later, definitely helping out. You see the minion soak a little bit ahead for them as well, but behind on mercenaries is contributing to the current state of experience. Both sides going to go ahead and work on their bruiser camps for the top lane. Preparation for the next objective. The Nathanatos just pushing into Legacy there. Junkrat continuing to control that bottom lane, setting up traps. Did go ahead with the Big Az on level 7, so those traps can no longer be kited into minion waves. Here comes the flank onto Jay. Hotcho gonna land that Stormbolt. Reposition is in, but Legacy in for the save. And Burden gonna get out of dodge. Collapse there onto the mid. Maka trying to back off, and Tychus is actually going to go down here. Vince was looking for the peel. Now Troy is chasing. Good knockback. There's the stun from Hotcho. This could be it for Vince. A Nubarak trying to double back here with Legacy. And a Nubarak's going to go down. The mine not going to be triggered. Actually triggered for the lethal damage. Right wing going to go down. That's a double kill here for Can't Censor ship. They're moving in for the camp steal. Great early pressure. Jay coming around, will not hit that camp on time. Good trap coming out from the Junkrat. Xenaris channeling the bottom side to Haka on the top side. Can we get an equally quick dragon? It's Maka with the first interrupt. Hotcho moves on in there. There's the pushback. This could be big trouble for Maka. Going down is Tychus, and the Dragon Knight captured as well. Can Legacy get away? Yes, Vince able to burrow on out of trouble as well. Level 10s are in for Can't Censor ship. They've got the Avatar here for Muradin, Adaptation for Dahaka, Riptire here for the Junkrat, Lucio and Greymane still thinking about it. Greymane will go for the Cursed Bullet. And Xenaris still holding that level 10. Continuing the pressure here as mid well is going to fall. Level 10s are about to be here for GG Till I Die as well. This dragon got to be a little careful, kind of low. The chase is strong on the side of GG Till I Die. We'll see if they can get out of there. Uh-oh, Fancy Pants and Maka are on the way. Trying to double back here is Troy. It is going to be the high five for Lucio. Gets Greymane out of trouble for now. The counter is in. Thanatos is coming on down for this fight, and we've got a full-on brouhaha here in the mid. Here come the boars from Rexar getting those slows out. Fancy Pants going with the jet propulsion onto the backline, but look at the pump it up from the Lucio. Will it be enough to get Troy on out of there? Riptire to split the members of GG Till I Die. Nice route, Fancy Pants. Oh, barely able to get out of there. Thanatos wanted a drag, but got interrupted. Somehow, nobody goes down. Ults here for GG Till I Die. We've got the Cocoon. You saw the Unleash the Boars. Blink Heal. Bunker by the Blaze. And Odin here for Tychus. Misha will be spotted. Eat a couple grenades there. Thanatos going to go ahead and back, so no gank opportunity here on the top side. But they will push into this wall just a little bit. Misha going to find Greymane down here. Not going to quite find the Misha charge, but Jay forced out by HPT Nano. At the top side here, Hotcho will discover Vince on the outside. Dahaka in some serious trouble. Xenaris is enough healing for that Essence to come on through. Adaptation going to pop as well as Blaze hits that bunker. Double stun comes out. We've got ourselves a dragon. No, the dragon is not up. I had a weird artifact there on my screen. Shrines are activating in 15 seconds. There's no Dragonite captured by an Uberak. Vince goes in right over the wall, double stun, triple stun onto Hotcho, manages to get the Avatar out just in time to start to back off. The Cocoons onto Lucio on the engage are definitely on point. Here from GG Till I Die, knowing exactly how they want to get that engagement. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Legacy helping out Jay. The bottom lane push with this Bruiser and Siege Camp, taking the bottom fort. Legacy could be in trouble. Jay could be in trouble here as Thanatos continues to be on the chase. Troy is in and Rexar is out. Will Legacy get away? Vince looking for the peel. Blink heal target is in. But now Vince could be in trouble. Looking for a burrow charge on out over the wall. Will get it. But this double camp push in the bottom lane means that GG Till I Die forced to back up here. Reposition will move Vince in front of the gate briefly, but Odin from Maka will very quickly clear up this lane. Level 13 has arrived for GG Till I Die, so on even talent tier footing now. As Xenaris doubles back to grab this altar. Dahaka gonna have to head up to the top lane, try to wrestle that point back from Blaze, but Blaze has to move to the mid to get the wave clear. So that should be no problem. Hotcho moving out on the outside. Xenaris moves in with the push onto Legacy. Thanatos is in, but gonna get quickly cocooned there. Troy wants damage onto Maka, but has to back off. Extra stuns come on out. Troy able to peel away. Jet propulsion is going to be intercepted by Hotcho, and Blaze goes right into the bunker. Thanatos with that adaptation still just grooving away at full health there. Gets the Essence rolling as well. The extra stun isn't going to be enough. Dahaka is going to go down. Fancy Pants somehow staying alive here. GG Till I Die picks up the kill. Nicely played, nicely played. GG Till I Die is going to be able to convert both points here. Follow-up stun from Misha is good. Hotcho not able to jump back onto the point in time, but they're going to keep on going. We've been a 4v4 as Blaze is picking up the dragon in the mid. Hotcho's trying to move back. Troy able to get behind the wall as well. But the dragon, with the minion wave, is threatening mid-fort. Greymane going to be booted away here. Rexar headed up to the top side. Tychus shelling away with this Odin onto the wall here. Nano just going to dissuade with that Junkrat Mine. Dragon forced off the mid here. So right now, GG Till I Die, despite picking up this dragon, may not come away with a structure. Dragonite continuing to just throw fire onto the mid fort. Get a little bit of chip damage, keep clearing that wave. But the Dragonite not getting a ton done here. Have to find the kills in these team fights. They've got a couple of these structures opened up. Top fort is open, mid fort is open there. Bottom, the wall is taken down as well. So GG Till I Die is definitely on the precipice of rolling through a couple of these structures. Can't censorship. We're thinking about a camp invade. Instead, they're going to double back. Vince, doesn't get over the wall. That could be trouble for a Nubarak. The drag is actually going to land onto Brightwing. Get down, Mr. President. A legacy goes down for Vince. Lucio going to be put into the cocoon here. Hacho pops the avatar. Vince in a little bit of trouble. Has to try to get away. Nathanatos with the Dork Swarm is not going to do it. And it's going to be a kill here for Can't Censorship. See what they can do with their player advantage. Right now, Xenaris has to head on back to base. They're thinking about a camp steal once again. Dahaka up in the top lane here. We're going to see GG Till I Die grab their own bruiser. Might see Can't Censorship go for the bottom bruiser here. Yeah, they're going to go ahead and slide on through and pressure this bottom keep once again. Only one cannon tower remaining. I have to see Rexar come on down to help this out. Bottom camp cleaned up there by Can't Censorship. Troy 1010 getting the extra siege camp pressure as well. Vince looking for a push on the top side with the rest of GG Till I Die.
My beloved is gone.
But Brightwing and Rexar are going to be forced to deal with this bottom lane for quite a while as they've got a second camp and then a third camp coming on through. Tyke is actually taken out in the rotation there. Can't Censorship. Wow, they just all stopped in unison and let Fancy Pants fly on by. There's another gank in the jungle there. Thanatos does end up clearing away that top wave. Gonna see Misha battle it out with Junkrat on the bottom point. Anubrak playing Ring Around the Rosie on the top point. Troy picks up that bruiser. We're going to see a rotation up to the top lane here. Vince just trying to contest as long as possible, but here comes the rotation. Curse Bullet comes on out. There's the Unstoppable. Can Greymane get in there? No! Good save from Legacy. Xenaris here to help as well. As we see Can't Censorship looking for a dragon. Misha going to get the first interrupt, but the Junkrat trap is good. Misha will not get away, and that's going to be a dragon going over to Can't Censorship. They've softened up that bottom lane pretty well here. They're going to focus on the mid first, just a quick breath, and taking down that mid fort. See where they go next. Right now it looks like Junkrat is trying to push out the bottom lane. See where they go. There's the kick onto a Nubarak. Dragon Knight still has about a minute left on it, so they've got some time to try to prep this lane. Akka already down here on the bottom side. Rexar moving up to the top to try to relieve Blaze to get back down to the rest of the team. As the dragon whittles down this bottom wall. Vince is found on the outside. We're going to see Cocoon there onto the Murden, but Vince is booted away. And Cocoon is taken out. To see a long walk back here for Can't Censorship. Could we see a turnaround? Extra stuns onto Hacho. Avatar is up and Murden going to survive here. With Lucio in the Dragon Knight, there's no healing available just yet. Good slows onto Dahaka are going to deny a drag. Misha will go down. But level 20s. Now here, Lucio is about to get out of the Dragon Knight. Oh, Troy in some trouble here. There we go. Xenaris is out and is going to be able to help out the team. The level 20s here for Can't Censorship. GG Till I Die still does have all their keeps, which is definitely a good thing when approaching level 20. Hacho looking for an engage here. Legacy, fairly safe position, but the bottom keep is now being pressured. Taking some big damage. Wow, Greymane just tearing into that. Vince is threatening here as Thanatos pops the adaptation, uses the fast tunneling claws to escape here. Looking for a drag, not going to get it onto Fancy Pants. Hacho going to rewind, looking for an extra stun onto Maka. Tychus able to move on back there. But Thanatos starting to run out of tricks, has to pop the Essence to try to heal back up. Good stun onto Anubrak is in. Vince able to get away despite the healing reduction onto that phase shift. And Odin is going to come on out here from Tychus to try to help defend. Hacho still fishing on this keep, but the defense is sound. GG Till I Die defend their keep. Despite being down level 20 talents, very nicely done using that defender's advantage. And Censorship going to move on back to their siege camp. Top lane fort looking like it's about to go down here. See, look at that splash auto attack. Might go down anyway. One more archer shot. No, not going to be enough. Bruiser camps are next here for GG Till I Die, and we're thinking about the next objective. Now this is where vision, incredibly important. Hot Show, trying to watch the mid. Junkrat's got the trap on the other bush. Bottom lane Bruiser camp is up. Xenaris may have to abandon here as the rest of the crew is on the way. Nubrak wanting to go over the wall here. Double stun. We're going to see the reposition from HBT Nano. Blaze is going to have to pop that bunker straight away. And here we go. We're going to have ourselves a brawl here. Vince able to back off. Thanatos is just soaking all the damage. Look at the healing on that health bar. Straight back to 100. The stun is out onto Brightwing. Legacy does manage to get away. Hotcho on the pursuit. Wants another Stormbolt here. Is going to land it onto Vince as Troy desperately trying to catch up. Legacy is somehow able to keep on Blink healing to safety. Incredible stuff there. The peels from GG Till I Die so strong to not get taken down there. Objective phase is coming on through. The Invisible Friends. It's going to be difficult as Vince moves onto the map. He's actually blown into the bottom Bruiser camp area by that Junkrat mine. Top lane pressure is starting to build up here for GG Till I Die. They're pushing in onto this top bridge. So the Thanatos has to back and deal with that. So GG Till I Die in a little bit of a 5v4 here, while Dahaka is in the top lane. Bottom lane fort going to be pressured here as Maka going straight into that Odin form. Dahaka will be able to dig into the fight, and there we go. Thanatos is on the backside. Reposition onto the Tychus. Maka gets blown in. Tychus in some serious trouble. Gets into the bunker, but it's not enough. Tychus goes down. Vince has to pop the rewind to get on out of there. Fancy Pants going to be knocked back into the body block. Can Blaze get away here? Oh, the Brightwing gets there in time, but Blaze still goes down. Legacy with the Blink heal is still going to get away. Vince may not be so lucky. Can't... Oh, no. Can't get over the wall. Unfortunate angle there. So Nubarak goes down. It's a triple kill for Can't Censorship, and they're going to move on towards the core. Keep going to go down here as Troy moves on forward. Misha in for the defense. There's a Curse Bullet going to land onto Jay. Brightwing and Rexar in for the defense, but Greymane is locked in. Troy is cleaving away this core, which has already lost its shielding. HBT Nano hitting it as well. We've got the core down to 50%, and it looks like Can't Censorship are going to come on through and take game number 1 here on Dragonshire. GG. Very, very nice work. What can I say? The Muradin was just healthy enough in those situations to get through the stun train, hit that avatar, and get that fight turned around. Really, really nice job, though, from GG Till I Die. The ability to run away on Dragonshire is such a hard thing to do, especially against a Lucio team. And multiple times they got out unscathed. Fortunately, those late fights just didn't go their way. Congratulations to Can't Censorship. Well played on game number 1 there. Taking a look at the stats here, Maka on the Tychus leading the way on hero damage for GG Till I Die, 68,500 there. It was Nano on the Junkrat, 110,000 damage there for Can't Censorship, and Greymane not far behind with the 97k. Just an incredible amount of hero damage, which speaks to the healing and denial of GG Till I Die there. What can I say? Good job from both teams. Take a look at the talents. Set ourselves up for the next game. All right. Let's get hydrated. And over to red side. Alrighty. Nicely done, nicely done. All right. As we wait for our next lobby, I'm going to take a gigantic gulp of water. We're going to go to a short break. When we come on back, it's going to be game number 2. GG Till I Die versus Can't Censorship. Blah, blah. My mouth doesn't work so well right now. Sit tight. We'll be back soon. Alrighty, welcome back. We are getting back into it here with GG Till I Die versus Can't Censorship. CCS is up 1-0, looking to close out this series and move on to the Storm Division here with one more win. But GG Till I Die has looked very, very strong this tournament. They could absolutely bring it on back here. We're going to be trying to do it with not Dragonshire. They tried to do it with Dragonshire, but Can't Censorship were the victors there. And it's going to be Can't Censorship that bring us to Infernal Shrines here for game number 2. Ooh, boy. Reset in the chair. Oh. Teams are almost ready to go. Keep the neck loose. Keep the mind open for our next draft. Hope everyone in chat's having a fantastic time. I'm having a good time. I'm having a good time watching these drafts, watching these fights unfold. It's been absolutely unreal. Just the counter-engaging, the save options available from all of these drafts has been really, really cool to watch. Just waiting on one more ready, and we can continue. Whew. Man, oh man. Infernal Shrines. is what we did see last set as well. Towers of Doom is open as a game number 3, so maybe we'll just only see 3 maps today. Just making sure everyone's back, everyone's ready. We'll have ourselves a lobby number 2. All right. Looks like everyone's ready. We'll be heading into Infernal Shrines here. Let's jump into the draft. Infernal Shrines. Blah, 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 blah. I should do voiceover work for specifically calling out maps. Like Sky Temple and Infernal Shrines. Blah, blah, blah. Oh man, I'm a little tired. I'm gonna make myself laugh a little bit if you don't mind, chat. Vala gonna be the first band here from GG Till I Die. We'll see what Can Censorship is gonna respond with here. Yeah, I mean, Legacy has been killing it on any healer that you give him, really. So, we're gonna see what comes on through. Tahaka gonna be the band here from Can Censorship. GG Till I Die. Will they remove Blaze? Will they continue with the offlaner choke? Or will they remove a healer? Junkrat, also been doing some good work. Considerable probability of a ban there. You want the Sky Temple? Yeah, man. Stitch is going to be taken off the board by GG Till I Die. It's hard to deny. Like, yes, Stitches has problems as a tank in terms of just the toolkit available, but just to be able to possibly win at any moment in the late game it's a trump card that's difficult to ignore. As we see Lucio taken away by Can't Censorship, leaving Stukov available. Gonna be Junkrat though. Fancy Pants gonna lock that in, considering that to be the greater threat. Can't Censorship. Will they take the Stukov themselves? Have they another plan? As their Dahaka and their Lucio have been taken away by themselves, by the way. The Thanatos going to bring the Hogger to the party, and Xenaris will go ahead and grab that Stukov. A couple of very powerful picks and or map picks there. GG Till I Die, looking at the Stukov, looking at the Hogger. I imagine they'll pick themselves up a Tychus here, but we'll have to see. Sylvanas is up and available as well. Though taking both your damage dealers in the top half of the draft is a little suspicious. So they're going to go with the Diablo Brightwing here. Does that mean GG Till I Die has to ban the Tychus right now? Because Can't Censorship could just go straight into a Varian Tychus and have themselves a brutal comp. Though GG Till I Die does have the Junkrat, so that gives them a lot of help versus the Varian Stukov blow-up combo. You just throw the mine on top of Varian, separate out all the damage, and Bob's your uncle. So maybe they're not as worried about that, but I would still be worried about a Tychus. Sylvanas going to be the ban from Can't Censorship. Going to force the hand of GG Till I Die here. See what they want to remove. Healers have already been chosen. They've already got their tank. And there's going to be the Tychus ban. Is the most sensible for sure. Does great work against Diablo. Works very well with Stukov. Can't Censorship, now with neither Sylvanas nor Tychus to pick, are going to lock in the Cassia here for Troy 1010. And a Chromie here from Nano. It's my favorite combo nation. Cassia Chromie here for Can't Censorship. So, good poke damage, able to stay away from Junkrat for the most part. Both of them a little bit vulnerable to Diablo engages, I must say. We'll see how GG Till I Die wants to round this out. We're going to go with the Zagara here from Maka. First time we've seen Zagara hit the battlefield today. Oh, and a Sonya here from Jay. It's weird. Sonya was in such a powerful position for so long, and the nerfs were effective. But at this level, Sonya just completely left the possibilities. Like with Hogger being so good and Blaze being so good, even Imperius is looking very good now. Alongside Dahaka, Sonya just fell straight down that bruiser tier list. I'm seeing Yrel more than Sonya lately. There's the Blaze, going to be the main tank here for Hotcho. So, got the Junkrat Zagara versus the Chromie Cassia. Sonya into the Hogger. This is looking like a pretty good draft here for Can't Censor Ship. They don't have the multiple chain CC options that they've had in the past. They've got good safe damage, though. We'll see if the lack of... You know, it's not lack of CC, it's lack of insane over CC does them in here. Like, over on the side of GG Till I Die, they've got the Diablo Brightwing set up. Junkrat can work off of that. It's going to be an interesting one. Let's go. Let's see how they do. On the left in the blue, GG Till I Die. GG Fancy Pants going to be on the Junkrat. Sim J on the Sonya. Maka playing the Zagara. Vince 30k on the Diablo. And Sim Legacy on the Brightwing. Not sure why I chose to say all their full names, but here we are. On the right in the red, Can't Censor Ship. Hotcho playing the Blaze. Xenaris is on the Stukov. HPT Nano playing Chromie. Thanatos on the Hogger. And Troy 1010 playing the Cassia. Game number 2 underway here. Blaze has picked up the new habits on level 1, going for that Unstoppable, which is pretty useful as a tank, as Vince going right in. Polymorph comes on out. There's the stun from Hogger in the silence zone to force a phase shift out onto Vince. Chromie is going for that W quest. That's been very, very common lately. I've seen Chromies, despite being the primary wave clear, going for the W quest onto heroes in order to get that extra damage built up over time. As Xenaris is hit by the combo and the polymorph comes out, but Hotcho with a gigantic jet propulsion with the peel available. Vince able to get away there. We do see the soul shield on one for Diablo. That's definitely going to help out versus this Chromie damage as the game goes on. Wave clear appearing to favor the side of GG Till I Die for now. Zagara is setting up all the damage, all the vision. Vision, not the damage. If creep damaged you, that'd be a little bit OP. Just say it. Maybe don't do that one. Camps are going to be taken here, but GG Till I Die is ahead on the camp rotation, which means they're going to be working on this bottom side camp. Hotcho's coming on in here. Good route, good trap. Not allowing Hotcho to get in there, but now fully body blocked against the wall. Blaze with nowhere to go. Maybe just squeezes on out, gets the jet propulsion. No way. No way do you get out. Oh my goodness. Hotcho escapes somehow. Will Troy be as lucky? Yes, Troy gets out of there as well. I can't believe Blaze broke out of that. Amazing. Right now, Can't Censor Ship a little bit on the back foot here, but working to clear away these camps. Legacy taking a bit of a hit there, but Vince comes in with the peel. Oh, the turnaround onto Cassia is good. Xenaris in trouble as well as Maka gets those Baneling hits. Xenaris going to be okay for now. Oh, Vince circling around again, wants Nano. Nano gets towards the bottom side. Gets away from the charge range. Approaching the first objective, we have the Arcane Punisher in the mid lane. Both teams going to go ahead and set up their Shaman camps in preparation. In terms of who should control this first objective, it seems like Can't Censor Ship with the Blaze and the Hogger should be able to control this space better. We'll see if that's the case, because both teams are in here and ready. get this going. Augur looking a little off kilter there. Nathanatos going to break out of that spin. Sonya still up in the top lane for GG Till I Die, clearing out the Shaman camp. But very far ahead now is Can't Censorship on this race. And it looks like GG Till I Die just going to have to go ahead and back off here. They've got their level 7s. They're actually pretty far ahead in the experience here. Mostly due to minion soak. Zagara has remained in the bottom lane this whole time. Continuing, taking the entire wall, actually. Nano going to have to come on down and deal with that. But Punisher pushing through the mid lane here for Can't Censorship. Vince going to go ahead and pull this over the wall as the Silent Zone comes on out. Oh, Xenaris is actually pushed behind. Shadow Charge is out, and Stukov is down. Great job by Junkrat with that reposition. Fancy Pants finding that kill. Punisher taken down without even taking out a cannon tower. Meanwhile, Maka just making a mess down here in the bottom lane. Hearthing on out to safety. And I need water. Life-giving water. Hallowed be thy liquid. GG Till I Die gonna double on back and pick up their siege camp there in the mid. Augur looking for a spin onto Jay, did not quite find it. We're gonna see GG Till I Die move in for the camp invade. Hot Show gonna be charged onto. Follow-up jet propulsion is there, and Nano and Troy putting out big damage. Junkrat's actually gonna go down. Jay manages to just walk onto the point, but may pay for it. Sonya goes down. I can't believe he just walked on there. So the camp taken by GG Till I Die, but a couple of kills given up for the trouble. Jet propulsion gonna land there onto Diablo, but the soul shield gonna get Vince out of there just fine. Now Can't Censorship wants this bottom camp. Maka scouting in with those Banelings. Some very helpful can't clear from the Broodmother. Level 10s are here for both squads about. GG Till I Die has the Lightning Breath here from Diablo. It's going to be Riptire for Junkrat. Leap is going to be the choice for Sonya. Devouring Maw for Zagara. And Blink Heal for the Bright Ring. Can't Censorship looking at the, you saw the time loop come on out there from Chromie. Flailing Swipe, Ball Lightning, Bunker, and Hortifold. Uh-oh, Maka in some trouble here. Has to commit the Maw onto 2. Can Hot Show clear away? No, my goodness, that's a quick double kill from Fancy Pants and Maka onto Stukov and Cassie. Look at that damage from Nano. That W build really starting to hurt those low health backliners. Over the wall is the Hogger. That was a double kill if I ever saw one. Holy cow. First they were there and then they were gone. That's going to allow GG Till I Die to push through this bottom tower. Looking strong here. Going into our next objective, Frozen Punisher, down here in the bottom lane. Shaman Camp going to be picked up here by Can't Censorship. Vince is scouted here by that time trap. But unawares. Vince starting to move back here, does reposition. Virulent Reaction not online just yet. Xenarth needs level 13 before the root combo and silence can come out. Fancy Pants continuing to poke it on the edge. Looks like GG Till I Die well in control of the minions here, but Can't Censorship isn't done. HBT Nano looking to move in. Thanatos into the backline as Hogger is going to be polymorphed out of the Hog Wild, and look at that. Stukov caught up in the damage there. Will go down. Troy being chased out. 35 minions here for GG Till I Die. Oh, Nathanatos being chased by Jay. Oh, barely able to get away. And we're going to see GG Till I Die pick up their Frozen Punisher and move on down the bottom lane. This fort already taken. We're looking straight at the keep wall here. Here comes the Punisher. Can't Censorship is up and ready to go. Hogger looking for a flank here. Hacho gonna bait it over the wall. Ooh, Troy is caught out here. This could be trouble. The Lightning Breath is onto Cassia. Troy trying to heal up here. Gets inside the bunker. Nathanatos has to get in there as well. No health, though, as Troy coming on out, and Cassia is down. Vince is going to get hit by all the chromie damage, but there's just so much spell armor. Nano moved into the backline. Xenaris trying to hit the swipes, but will go down for the trouble. It's a quad kill here for GG Till I Die. The Punisher still decently healthy as this keep is going to go down. Could we just see a core rush here at 9 minutes? They're going to go for it. Here goes GG Till I Die. They've got the minion wave. They've got the Punisher. 10 seconds till Stukov and Chromie are back. Core shielding is gone, and they're going to try here. Cassia hit with the Maw. Core is down to 65%. All damage is on the core, and Hogger is being rooted and taken down. Hogger is out. 50% onto the core. Is the Riptire going to push back Troy? Cassia is going to go down here. 2 more kills. Can GG Till I Die continue? They're going to try to push up here. Xenaris taking a little bit of damage. Core down to 42. Hot Show Unstoppable moves in here, but Vince with the flip over. Blaze is going to fall. Only Nano and Xenaris are up. Core at 35%. The pressure continues. The leap from Jay onto Chromie is good. Going to bring out the stasis. Hogger is back on the battlefield, but the core is going to be taken down in a 9-minute 44 classic. GG Till I Die evens up the series. Well done. Well, didn't see that one coming. I mean, GG Till I Die was looking like they were moving towards the victory, but wow, 9 minutes, 44 seconds on that victory. One of the quicker ones I've got to cast so far this summer. Oof. Quite the push there in the bottom lane. Zagara leading the way on the damage overall. The siege, the hero. What a job by Maka. What can I say? Great work there. Nano on the Chromie with that W quest, getting barely ahead of Cassia. Jeez. I mean, I was looking at the comp here from Can't Censorship and thinking that it looked pretty good. They had a lot of power picks. They had some opportunities. Didn't have quite the CC train. But, man, the damage from Junkrat and Zagara making it look fantastic out there. Really nice job from GG Till I Die. There's the talents for those who are interested in those level 13 builds. We're going to set ourselves up for game number 3. Softbird, thank you so much for the Prime. Looks like we've got our next lobby. No rest for the wicked. We're going to be going into Battlefield of Eternity for our Decider map. Chosen by Can't Censorship, from the looks of things. Cool, cool. We'll load on up. No break required, which means I'm going to get my water drinking in now. Alrighty. Battlefield of Eternity, another map that can possibly end in 9 minutes. And it's also a map that can end in 29 minutes, depending on the draft. So we'll see how these two teams want to put together their setups. We're going to a game number 3, which means this will be my 6th game of the night. Holy cow, we've had a long one today. I've been live for 3 hours. We've still got a game to go. Oh, you know what? Let's get a stand up. Everybody, come on. Stand up. Stand up. Chest stretch here. Arm action. Head rolls. There we go. All right. Let's give him the caster ready. Let's get this last game knocked out. Chug has been called. I gotta save the last bit of my water in case my throat starts to go mid-game. Alright, teams are up, teams are ready. We're going to Battlefield of Eternity for game number 3. Of eternity. Let's do it. Look at Dem Gams has been called. Thank you very much, chat. Thank you. All right, final game of the Storm Division Qualifier number 2 Grand Finals. The winner will be securing their position in the Storm Division. Let's see how it goes. GG Till I Die will have the first pick. My Star Space background, I like it too. It's become sort of a signature of my casting. I considered changing it, but it seems to be kind of part of my style now, so I'm sticking with it. Garrosh, gonna be the band from GG Till I Die. That's an interesting choice. I haven't seen a Garrosh in ages. But Battlefield of Eternity is that kind of map where some stuff that doesn't work elsewhere tends to work here. Can't Censor Ship gonna ban out the Lucio. I wonder if we're gonna see a Tyrande ban. Tyrande has been kind of running this map since the patch this week. GG Till I Die already removing one pick type. Are they going to ban Tyrande? No, they're just going to stick with the Vala ban. Can't Censor Ship. Will they let the Stukov through? I'm going to ban Brightwing here. Stukov has been let through. Legacy allowed to bring in the infested Terran once again. And Zagara has been stolen. Troy gonna lock that in here for Can't Censor Ship, and Nathanatos will be bringing back the Dahaka for the Swarm, baby. All 3 Swarm heroes have been chosen. Are there more Zerglings? Are there more Zerg characters in this game? I think that's all of them. GG Till I Die. Considering their next pick here. Tyrael going to be the choice here for Vince, and a Tracer will be locked in for Maka. All right. Tyrael Tracer. GG Till I Die definitely saying we're looking to brawl here. Can't Censor Ship. How are they going to do? How are they going to protect this cigar? Let's see. Looking for the ban here. I'd imagine something like a Greymane could be a problem. Gonna ban out the Blaze. So wanting to remove that extra CC material tends to lack. Kerrigan, Abathur. Okay, so there's some more Zerg heroes. But that's a lot of them. Infested Tychus. Okay, okay. Yeah, there's a few. You could build a pretty decent Zergy team. Abathur is kind of a healer. Close enough. Dahaka is basically a healer. Diablo gonna be banned out there by GG Till I Die. Kerrigan with shield build, another healer. You can get a Zerg team going. You can do it. So, Can't Censor Ship. 2 decent, side push heroes right now. Will they bulk up the team fight? Are they going for something sassy here for this final map? Cassia going to be the choice here for Nano, and Hotcho does indeed go for the Varian here. All right. So going for the Varian to try to trap the Tracer, try to get the slow onto the Tyrael, and shut down possibly those holy grounds, those sanctifications with the snap taunt. Last 2 picks for GG Till I Die. Needing an off lane, needing some consistent damage. Or some big damage, I should say. Chen Hanzo. Gonna be the choice here for Jay and Fancy Pants. So Hanzo on the race here. Chen you can get away with since you're not double soaking. This is what I mean. Battlefield of Eternity just brings out heroes you don't get to see on other maps. Dahaka is primal Zerg. You can have arguments on whether they, how Zerg are you, but Dahaka is a member of the primal Zerg. Uther will be the choice here from Xenaris, so going for the quick blow-ups. So we've got the Varian Uther. Dahaka Drag could possibly follow that up as well. Vince sticking with the Tyrael there. All right, we've got ourselves a funky, funky draft for our last game. I'm into it. I'm all about it. I feel like Chen is going to do some work into Zagara. I don't know if Zagara's damage is overwhelming now into Chen. But Chen is a pretty good lane bully into Zagara. I'm excited. Get to see a Chen. We get to see a Tracer and Tyrael. I can't wait any longer. Let's go into the game! Alrighty. For all the marbles. And a spot in Storm Division. On the left in the blue. GG till I die. Legacy playing the Stukov. Vince is on Tyrael. Maka playing the Tracer. Fancy Pants on that Hanzo. And it is Jay on the Chen. On the right in the red, can't censor ship. HBT Nano is on the Cassia. Xenaris playing Uther. Hotcho is on the Varian. Troy 1010 on the Zagara. And Nathanatos is on the Dahaka. Chen always does work. Isn't that the truth? Never not Chen, some might say. Looks like can't censorship, thinking about the top lane here. Wanting to find the Chen of all heroes. Not gonna do it. Right now, Legacy focusing on the mid. Both teams very weary of each other. It's Troy taking a little bit of damage there from the opening wave. Here comes the rest of the crew. Xenaris trying to get on out of there. Troy is slowed. Zagara is popped. First kill of the game goes over to GG till I die. Can they get more? They cannot. But a good reaction there from GG till I die means they pick up first kill. Well done. Xenaris forced to back as well. Fancy Pants was trying to stop the back there. Couldn't quite get that. I don't think Fancy Pants knew that Xenaris was backing there, but almost had the interrupt anyway. Meanwhile, Dahaka getting pushed out here by Chen and Tracer. Nathanatos getting a quick drag there. Jay gonna take a little damage. As Tyrael goes down in the top lane, we be brawling. We indeed be brawling. Can't censorship going straight up to the top camp here. Legacy and Fancy Pants gonna try to defend this 2v4. Just putting out a little bit of damage here and there. Hydralisk moving on in, trying to find that Hanzo in lane. This top camp is picked up. Bottom camp being worked on by GG till I die as well. Helter Skelter will continue. Now we're pushing into the top wall. Legacy trying to defend those buildings a little bit with his body. As we now have the push commencing with these siege minions. Hotcho does not have the taunt online just yet. Maka moves into the backline, wanting to find the kill on Detroit. Zagara barely getting out of there. And this is where I feel like Zagara may not just be the carry monster, especially into something like a Tyrael Tracer. Not a lot of health to work with on the Broodmother. Especially, well, not so much in the early game. In the late game, it gets a little bit better. You get some defensive talents, you get a little bit of health return if you go with that talent. But right now, very, very squishy bug. The taunt is online here for Hotcho. That'll help out a little bit in the peeling department. This Fancy Pants wanting to move on back to that camp. Check it out on the bottom lane for a moment. Looks like Chen and Dahaka continuing to duel it away. But Shaman camps are now the priority. See both teams moving towards their respective camps. Some mortals are about to spawn in. See who comes out ahead. Right now, Dahaka just going to go ahead and back. Get nice and healthy. GG till I die. Going in on the race. Hanzo, 2 stacks away from completing that level 1 quest. That scatter arrow. Getting the 2 extra bolts. That has the level 4... Is that razor arrows? Serrated arrows. Online. Xenaris looking for a flank here. Sees Fancy Pants. There's the stun. Taunt comes out there onto Hanzo. Nano with the big fend in, but Fancy Pants able to just barely get away. Troy was pushed onto by Tracer there. Both teams able to reset. Legacy caught on the outside. No taunt available just yet. Now just coming offline. The drag is in, and Vince is down. Team gonna have to split there, or else Tyrael will be back on the battlefield instantly. Race starting to come on through here for Censorship, getting a couple of hits there. Cassia pushing through the top lane, which this Shaman camp has already claimed the wall. It was softened up a little bit earlier. But having that wall completely down is a big deal here. Censorship, as they do trigger the halftime show. All members of GG Till I Die are back on the battlefield, so they will be able to move across and defend if they so choose. Zagara had to go back. Coming on back immediately, having to use the well to get the mana return. His level 7s are about to be locked in by both teams. Nathanatos moving on in there, popping that essence early. Taunt comes out onto Tracer with the follow-up stun, but Maka brought right back to full health. Troy being chased out by Tracer. Hotjo moving away on the north side. See if Varian gets on out of there. Varian turns back. Does escape. Troy looking with those long-range banelings to poke on into this objective. Meanwhile, Hanzo racing on the left-hand side, so on a clock here. Athanatos goes in. Hotjo wants a taunt here. The objective is going to be taken by Censorship. Can they move forward and find any kills? They will not. They will just pick up those globes and start prepping for this bottom lane objective. Chen and Dahaka will continue to duke it out in the top lane as the push continues on the bottom side. Stukov and Tyrael are on the way as the wall is being worked down here by Censorship. Likely not a whole lot more to get here, but the real question is, can GG Till I Die surge forward and find a pick off of this push? As wow, taking a lot of damage here as this fort. Immortal about to fall. The slow came out from Stukov, didn't quite land, so able to move back safely as Censorship. Looks like Chen actually coming on down here to try to help bully this camp. Hasn't shown just yet, but is about to come on through. Censorship going for the 4-on-4. They don't think they know Chen is here. Dahaka coming on through as well to make it a 5v5. Hanzo has to jump on out of there, and Troy being harassed by Tracer once again. Maka is going to be healed up here, and we're full-blown fighting over this camp. Troy is going to go down first. Dahaka having to burrow there forgoes the point presence, and we're going to see GG Till I Die pick up another kill here, as well as the camp. 2 kills over to the blue team. Important to note out there, if you saw Dahaka in the patch notes, haven't picked him up yet, thinking about trying him, does not have a presence on the battlefield while burrowed, but you saw there, Dahaka not able to hold a point while underground. Something to note. GG Till I Die has their level 10s first. We're going to see the Storm, Earth, and Fire here from Chen. It is Sanctification from Tyrael. We've got the Sticky Bomb from Tracer. Dragon Arrow coming out for Hanzo, and Flailing Swipe for the Stukov. Level 10's going to be here for Censorship by the time this Immortal spawns, I would assume. The Thanatos checking the top side there. Gonna go ahead and Hearth back to base, so level 10's should be online with this camp capture. We'll see what they pick up here as we move into our second Immortal phase. It is the Juggernaut here for Varian, so a lot of extra charges. Adaptation, Devouring Maw, Divine Shield, and Ball Lightning. Censorship. Dahaka going down to the bottom lane. Tracer here as well. Nathanatos going to have to be careful. Burrows underground, avoids the majority of that damage. As now Censorship trying to get a little bit of poke onto their own Immortal, but Jay is on the chase. Who's on past Hotjo, going to be taunted. Dragon Arrow comes out, but did not connect. Devouring Maw going to land onto 2 here, but look at the roots. Zagara going to go down. Nano trying to move back, and that's Cassia going down. The Death Ball with that Storm, Earth, and Fire. Too strong from GG Till I Die. The emergency water is needed. There we go. Thanatos getting the drag there onto Legacy. Stunned and then taunted, but it's going to force out the Sanctification from Tyrael. Thanatos going right back to full health, as Dahaka is known to do. This Essence is rolling as well. There's the slow. Can Hotcho find something? Sticky Bomb going to land onto Troy. Zagara being harassed once again as Thanatos starting to run out of tricks. Has to move backwards here. Taunt going to land onto Jay. And Dahaka's going to go down. Stukov, Silence getting that last hit. Good chase there by Legacy. A little light on mana and resources, though. Is GG till I die, so they're going to have to move back and get that sorted. Going to see members move on down. Right now, can't censorship behind mostly by hero kills, but also a little bit in the minion soak department when it comes to the experience totals. Coming on back now is GG till I die. Mana is refreshed. They want to move on in and grab this Immortal. As they are in defensive positions, it's going to be pretty tough here for Can't Censorship to take anything off the shielding if they can't pull off a successful defense. Continuing to jockey for position here, Nano. Just throwing out those Lightning Furies. Right now, GG till I die is happy to just wait for level 13. And they are well on the way. Vince just going ahead and clearing out some of that creep. A little bit of side soak coming on through from Can't Censorship. They know what's coming in terms of that level 13. They don't want to dive into anything here. And there it is. Level 13 is in. GG till I die. Gonna start to move forward and see if they can secure themselves an Immortal. Dahaka doing some counter push in the top lane, escorting a camp up there. But we have a nearly full shield Immortal. Actually going to be pushing through the top side here, so not going to have a whole lot of minion support. You see the members there trying to clear away this lane. But the Immortal will be pushing onto a bare wall here. So we'll be taking all of the tower shots as we load in here. Dragon Arrow comes out, is actually going to land onto 2. Sticky Bomb hits onto Nano. Trying to move back here is the Tyrant Maw. Not the Tyrant Maw, just the Devouring Maw. Tyrant Maw comes later. Hotcho hits the well, trying to move on back here, but the chase is in from GG till I die. They're going to find the first kill onto Cassia as Jay dishing out the shields there. Good hits from Legacy. And now we're going to see a reset onto this fort. Hotcho could be in trouble. Thanatos wanted the drag, not going to get it. Sticky Bomb, big slow onto 2 members. And now, without shielding, but still full health, this Immortal is knocking on the keep wall. Cassia's still down, about to come out of the base. Thanatos would love to get a quick drag here, but will not have the opportunity. Is GG till I die going to go ahead and peel off and move towards this bottom lane?
Thus ends my assault on hell. I must rest for time.
Getting a little bit of damage there. Saying, Legacy, give me a cooldown. Going back to full health. Right now we're going to see Can't Censorship. They want to possibly look at this bottom camp. They are spotted by Hanzo. So the surprise factor gone. So they're just going to go ahead and take it. Say, okay, we'll just take it. They are down 2 levels here. Going to be 1 level in a moment, but Can't Censorship. If they want to get a fight, they're going to have to try to get a fight soon. GG till I die, working on their shaman camp here, just making sure that there's no invade on the way. Troy throws out the Banelings once again, starting to try to move back. Top lane taking some damage. Thanatos having to deal with that. Now we've got the Shaman camp being escorted down the bottom lane by GG till I die. They're about to have their level 16s as well. So another tough spot here for Can't Censorship where they can't really step up and fight. They just have to try their best to defend. They're likely going to be losing this fort. Dahaka continuing to push and soak in the off lane. Fort's still standing for now, so the wave clear is enough from Zagara and Cassia. Continuing to poke away. Still a level ahead. As GG Till I Die, they won't take the structure. The Hawk continues to push the off lane up there. Going to double back and see if they can pick up a camp here. But GG Till I Die is all over this Immortal. And Censorship going to roll on in here. Going to try for it. Hotcho wanted the taunt onto Legacy. Dragon Arrow hits in the backline. That's a huge combo. Silent Zone out as well. We're going to see a D-Shield land onto Troy. Zagara trying to move back is going to go down. Nano caught as well. That's the both damage dealers down. Storm, Earth, and Fire wreaking havoc, and that's going to be Varian falling. The Thanatos surrounded by a billion bodies. Tahaka has the Dark Swarm, but does he have the range to escape? Xenaris is slowed down by the Sticky Bomb. We're going to see Uther fall. Jay going straight over there, wanting that kill, but not going to get it. GG Till I Die looking to be in a commanding position here. Jay is just going to try to tank this keep and take it out. No minions on the way, but with 4 members down, GG Till I Die absolutely has the room to do this. Keep is down. We see Maka clearing away this Immortal as we see Can't Censorship spawning back in. Tahaka trying to get that side soak. We do have level 16 in for Can't Censorship. Not having their top keep is a problem, but the Immortal will be pushing down the bottom lane, and the minion pressure in the top lane is in their favor. As we see Jay trying to get away here. Hotcho wanting a charge. Thanatos is still on the chase, but Chen just a little bit too quick. We'll mosey on out of there, and we've got ourselves a full 31,000 health shield Immortal going down to the bottom lane. This is going to be key for Can't Censorship. They need to find something here. The Thanatos still waiting. Could be slowed down by Stukov. This is a tricky fort to defend. They're just going to poke out and try to move back here. Jay is on the chase. Troy is going to be slowed. There's a Sticky Bomb onto Zagara once again, taking Troy down to half health. Let's see if they've got what it takes to keep this keep alive. Drag is going to land onto the Chen. Taunt comes out onto Tyrael. There's a huge stun coming in from the Hanzo. Can they make something of it? D-Shield going to keep Cassie alive for now. Storm, Earth, and Fire harassing the backline, but not getting as much done as before. Nano still healthy. Banelings are going to bust into the backline, but the Immortal is shelling away at this keep. Thanatos trying to spin all over the backline of GG Till I Die, but is going to be targeted. There's another Sticky Bomb. Tunneling Claws is going to get Thanatos out of trouble. It's Troy now. Oh, Troy's in trouble. The slows are in, and Zagara is down. Nano trying to move away, but Jay is relentless, just constantly slowing and kicking forward. The Immortal is on the core here. Thanatos is going to go down. That's a second kill. Can GG Till I Die do it right here? Maka going to be caught there. Starts to move back. Hotcho was looking for the kill onto Tracer. Core is at 68%. Nano getting into the core. 40% on the core. This is going to be it. GG Till I Die come all the way back. They're going to be moving into Storm Division. GG. Well done, GG Till I Die. Going into Can't Censorship's map pick. Going with the Tracer, the Chen, and the Tyrael. Just absolutely jumping all over that backline of Zagara and Cassia. Doing a really, really good job there of brawling and bringing it home for the victory. Congratulations to GG Till I Die. They are your next team joining Storm Division. Well done, well done. Fancy Pants on the Hanzo leading the way on the siege and on the hero damage. 64,969. Very nice total from Fancy Pants. Troy 1010 on the Zagara brought the damage, but just not enough to get those kills. You saw 5 deaths there on the Zagara. Tough. I mean, Zagara still doesn't have that much of a health pool, so bit of a glass cannon you see from Zagara. Good attempt. It was a good attempt from them, but ultimately could not pull through I'm sure we'll see Can't Censorship in future qualifiers continuing to fight for their spot here in Storm Division. Take a quick look at the talents, and we'll go ahead and close out this here stream because it's been 3.5 hours and I'm a sleepy boy. Alrighty. That's all she wrote, team. Thank you so much for coming on by. Thank you for sticking with me through this excellent qualifier this week. Once again, congratulations to GG Till I Die moving forward into Storm Division for this next season. It's been great. As for, when I'm not here on the Nexus Gaming Series channel, which I am quite frequently, you can find me here casting HCI on Tuesdays. I do a lot of these Storm Division qualifiers on Wednesdays and Thursdays. But when I'm not on this channel, you can find me over at twitch.tv/thecrushinator, doing more of the same. I do a lot of casting. Sometimes I play some games. As the NGS amateur divisions open up, you'll see me over there a lot more. So make sure to give me a follow over there if you want to see everything I'm doing. Yeah, thanks so much for hanging out. We'll be back next week. HCI on Tuesday, more Storm Division on Wednesday and Thursday. I'm glad to see you all out here, and I hope to see you again. Have a good evening. Bye.